Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I just got back from riding the White Rim last weekend in Utah, and man, that was a fun ride. Definitely brutal this early on in the season, not gonna lie, but that was a really fun ride. I haven't even touched the footage because I've been busy with things at work and around the house, so that video will come out hopefully next week. For now, I have an announcement. If you didn't see the post on the community tab, I am hosting the first Stoked on Spokes group ride. What? I thought Stoked on Spokes was dead. No, the channel has just changed to my name, but I feel like it was silly to call the group rides, Romero group rides. So the group rides will be under Stoked on Spokes. It is the first group ride. I've mentioned it in the videos this past winter. The group ride will start in Colorado Springs at the Buffalo Bike Lodge. We are meeting, originally I had thought we were going to meet there at 8 a.m. and start at 8:30, but it's a long ride, so I want to get a good start on the day. So we're going to be meeting at the Buffalo Bike Lodge at 6 a.m. and rolling out at 6:30. Now this does mean that their cafe area will be closed. So if you are a coffee drinker or anything like that, or want to fill up on water, don't count on that to be open at the time. Should still be open when we get back, and we can have a beverage after the ride. But let me show you the ride here. It basically starts at the Buffalo Bike Lodge, as I said, and it climbs up Rampart Range Road. If you've never ridden Rampart Range Road, it is a pretty steep road for the most part, and then it plateaus. Let me show you guys the profile here. So if you look at this profile, let me zoom in. If you look at the profile of the ride at the Buffalo Bike Lodge, we're going to start at 6,000 feet, approximately 6,200. And then we're going to climb, basically up until almost 9,500 feet. So gaining a lot of elevation there. And then it's kind of a nice plateau until we drop back down into Woodland Park and then reverse the route. I had originally planned a lollipop ride, but since it is a group ride, I want to consider the levels of riding that I guess I should accommodate. And there was, on the lollipop route, a really, really steep 2 to 3 mile section that was consistently above 10% grade. So took that out. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a walk in the park. It's still a good day of riding. Let's take a look at the stats here. 52.5 miles. 5,525 feet of gain. So lots of climbing, lots of good gravel, beautiful views. But yeah, the biggest thing, if you saw my post yesterday or 2 days ago, and then I switched it, was the start time. I definitely want to start early and make sure we can have enough time to finish the ride. I think we could have finished the ride if we started at 8:30, but we'd be rolling in back into the Buffalo Bike Lodge pretty late, so changed it from 8:30 start time to 6:30. So sorry for you guys if you are driving from Denver, because I know some people have contacted me about doing so, and sorry, you'll just have to wake up a little earlier, but I guarantee you it will be a good time. A couple things about the route. Rampart Range Road is gravel. Recommended to have wider tires if you can. I've ridden it both on 700 by 40 C tires and 650B by 47s. I'm going to ride 650B again because I just feel more comfortable on that road on those, especially descending. So, pick your wider tire if you have an option. If you don't, like I said, I ran 40C 700s byways, which are pretty slick in the center last year, and I managed well. I just was kind of cautious on the descents. Besides that, there is a lot of sun exposure. There's not a lot of shade basically at all on this route. You're exposed to the sun for most of the day. So bring sunscreen and bring plenty of water. We won't be able to fill up until our halfway point, so around mile 25-ish when we get to Woodland Park. When we get to Woodland Park, I want to make it somewhat of a quick stop, 30 minutes to get something to eat. There's plenty of options, so we can split up or we can all go to a cafe and get similar options. But yeah, quick 30-minute turnaround and then get back on the bikes and climb out of Woodland Park back on Rampart so we can get the second part of the ride started. So bring some money or a lunch if you want to pack your lunch for Woodland Park. Now this ride is completely free. You don't need to pay anything. It is a DIY ride, so you just join the group, bring your bike, bring your water, bring your snacks, and you'll be part of the ride. This isn't a supported event whatsoever, so there won't be, any feed zones or anything like that. It's just DIY. Bring all your stuff. Everyone will bring their stuff, and then we'll just have a good time on the bikes. So I want to encourage most of you to come to this ride if you're in the area and if you can. And I definitely don't want to say this to discourage anyone. The ride is, like I said earlier, not a walk in the park. It's a big day on the bike, lots of elevation gain. And so just know that going into it, it's not an easy ride. I wouldn't say, Kamut says it's expert level. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say expert level because, yeah, there's a lot of climbing, but that means that on the way back down, all of that you climbed, you just get to bomb down. So a lot of these miles are downhill miles. So you're kind of just doing a lot of ascending and then lots of descending on the way back down. But should be a really fun day. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions about this. And please email me at stokedonspokeschannel@gmail.com if you are interested or plan on coming, just so I know. There's really nothing that changes, but I just want to know what to expect when I pull up at the Buffalo Bike Lodge at 6 a.m., how many people to look for, if it's 2 people, if it's 0 people, and I'll just go ride this myself, if it's 10 people. I have no idea what to expect, so please email me once again at stokedonspokeschannel@gmail.com, and just let me know if you're going to be there. One last thing, I will probably be filming, so if you're uncomfortable being on camera, you can email me and let me know, and I will just get acquainted with you and try to keep you off the camera. But if not, then you'll most likely be in one of these future videos. All right, I think that is it. Stoked on this ride, and hopefully see some of you local riders out there on May 6th at 6 a.m. Buffalo Bike Lodge. There is parking in the back side of the Buffalo Bike Lodge, so if you are from out of town, you can drive there, park there. Your car will be safe the whole day. We can ride and then have a beverage at the Buffalo Bike Lodge at the end, and then you guys, can boogie on home. All right, I think that is it. Stoked. I'll see you guys hopefully there on May 6th, and hopefully in the next video we will be talking about the white rim, so stay tuned. All right, thank you as always for all the support, and peace.